back to my channel. My name is Laura. Today is Saturday. I'm doing Saturday Shelfie tour. My voice may be a little bit raspy because I am suffering from allergies or a cold. So I still have that issue. Anyway, so we are going to be doing my graphic novels, which is in this crate behind me here. And I'll share with you what is in here. These are my TBR. These are ones that I haven't read yet, so I'm going to share what's on that shelf. So stay tuned. Here we go. Okay, the first book that I have up here is Orange, and I did start reading this one, and I have a bookmark in here, and I think I only read 2 chapters or 1 chapter. I read 1 chapter. This is a really cool manga. Look at the pictures and the artwork. Really pretty. Yeah, and I actually have Bubbly Book Nerds bookmark in there. So, yeah. So, yeah, I have her in here. I watch her on YouTube. I actually met her at Barnes & Noble. And, yeah, so I have her bookmark in there. And this is the book. And mangas are always read backwards. So, yeah. So, this is the first book that I have here. So I'm going to start putting them up here because this is very high. I'm actually standing. My tripod is on a box to make it higher. So, okay, so the next book that I have in here is The Lunch Lady by Janet J. Kurowski. And this is a graphic novel. Actually, they're all graphic novels. And this one is a 2nd grade graphic novel. It is all done in pictures. And this one is done in yellow, black, and white, which is really interesting. And since I work in the lunchroom, I wanted to read this series. So I don't know what number this is unless it says it on it. This is book number 8. Yeah. So you will see more, I think, on here. Okay, so the next book that I have is a Comic Squad Lunch. Yes, this has all different comics, and of course I had to buy it because there is Snoopy there. So, yeah. So, again, this is all different graphics. And no, I haven't read this one yet, but Snoopy, yep. Okay, the next one is More Peanuts. So, this is by Charles M. Schulz. And the graphics is in black and white. So, of course, I had to get Snoopy. The next one is What's So Funny About Getting Old? Yeah. If you all know, I am approaching 50 soon. So I wanted to read this one. And this one is pictures and some funny cartoons and stuff. So, yeah. So that's that one. Okay, so here we go for the Lunch Lady. I have, this is Lunch Lady, Lunch Lady. Okay, so I have book 3, 4, 5, and 2. Okay, here's book 2. This is and the League of Librarians. This is what book 2 looks like. This is book 3, and this is book 4. And this is book 5. I read book 1. It was really, really good. I took it out from the library, so I do not have book 1. But I have all the rest of the series here. And these I got at Book Outlet, and they are very cheap on Book Outlet. So, yeah. So I got the rest of the series there. And one day I will read them when I have time. From Book Outlet, I got Archie Giant Comic Spotlight. And I used to like them when I was little. And this is a graphic novel, but it's a very colorful one. So, yeah. But I have not read these yet. So, very colorful. And I got this on Book Outlet. The next one is another Comic Squad. And this one's about recess. I work recess and lunch. So, I had to get this one as well. And this one does not have Snoopy in it, but it has other characters and stuff in it. So, yeah, and it's different colors and pictures and stuff. So, okay, so the next one is a manga. This one I bought at Barnes & Noble. It was buy 2, get 1 free. So my kids picked this one out. They really like the cover. I don't know what it's about, but it's no matter how I look at it, it's you guys' fault I'm not popular. So, yeah, my kids picked this one out. This is book 1 of a series. I have not read it yet. Yeah, they just took it out because it's pink, I think. The cover is really cool. It is a black and white manga. So that's the first one. Okay, the next one is a manga as well, and I always have to remember that mangas are read backwards. So they are, this is the front cover, and this is book 1. We got Sailor, and my kids like the cover, and I don't know if it's a good one or not. It is black and white. Mangas are read really, really fast, so I'm hoping one day that I will have time to read it. So that's that. Here is another manga that we picked out. This one also is because of the cover. My Ordinary Life, and these were, as I said, buy 2 get 1 free. So yeah. Now, you see anything strange about this? Yeah, they're in a school and there is something there that doesn't belong. So yeah. And we thought this was hilarious, so we wound up picking it up. And there is, it's black and white. So yeah, and this is book 1 of a series. Okay, so the next book is a series that I've been reading, but this one I haven't read yet. I am up to book number 7, and this is Chew, and this is Bad Apples, and this is very graphic. If you don't like blood and you don't like gross things, I wouldn't suggest reading it, but I read all the way up to book 6, and I really, really enjoyed it. So it's about the detective. His name is Chew. And he is a detective where he eats things and he could see where things came from. So if he eats an apple in an orchard, he can see how it grown, how they planted it and all that, things around it, what happened to it. So if he eats body parts, he could see what happened to them. Yeah, it's really gross, and he eats gross things. So yeah, I really liked it, and I am up to book 7. So that's this one. Okay, the next book is a book that I read. I read this one. This is Sweet Tooth, and this one I really liked. It's Out of the Deep Woods. It is this guy. He is a deer. He has deer antlers and stuff. And I really enjoyed this. This is book 1. I don't have book 2, but I read book 1. And it is very graphic and very violent as well. Yeah. So here's some pictures of it. But I really enjoyed it, but it is for mature audiences. So that's that one. And the last book that I have in here is a funny one as well. It's the Itty Bitty Nitty Committee. Yeah, remember those old ladies? I thought this was really cool. I got this on Book Outlet. They had a sale, like the 50/50 sale, and I thought this is hilarious because look at the kid. Look at their hair. That's so funny. Anyway, and it is a little graphic novels. I think each one is a different funny thing to read. So each page is the same. So yeah, one day I will read this one and let you know when I have a chance. Yeah, it's very hard to read, but when I want to read graphic novels, I have a whole shelf here. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I was going to do my Christmas shelf, but my daughter said it's too early, so that's why I did my graphic novels. I might do my Christmas shelf next week. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.